Returning to our developing story, the death of legendary fashion designer Carla Zampatti. Melissa Hoyer is style editor-at-large at news.com.au and joins me now. Good to see you, Melissa. So tell me about the moment when you heard this news. Such a sad loss today.
Incredible loss. I mean, Carla Zampatti, when you think of the name, I think even people who aren't in the fashion world know the name Carla Zampatti. But when I knew, obviously, throughout this whole week, she had suffered a fall at the opera last Friday night, where I actually did catch up with Carla just before the opera started, and she was in great spirits, really looking forward to it. We were, smiling and laughing about how much longer we need to be doing QR codes to get in, and just having a really lovely time because she was such a supporter of the arts. And so for her to be at an opening night like that was like, she used to do that, a lot. So yeah, certainly the loss is a huge one. The fashion world, as we know, is very, very fickle. People, they come in, they come out. But Carla managed to reinvent herself, reinvigorate her label every single season, which is very hard to do, particularly in this sort of very fast fashion market. So she managed to survive in the industry for so long, and I think her name certainly will continue on because it's just got so much cachet. It's about power. It's powerful dressing, but without being about, I need to wear a power suit. She was just a very strong designer and someone with a very strong work ethic, which I think certainly came from the fact that she came from an immigrant family. She arrived in Australia, bang, she wanted to work. She worked her butt off, and it was such sad news to hear this morning that Carla had died.
Yeah, and we're getting some lovely, social media is just lighting up with tributes. Yeah. And we've been hearing about them throughout the news today. Such an amazing female icon. Yeah. She was awarded pretty much every award that there was to win and was even on a postage stamp.
Absolutely. And I think this is what people don't realise with Carla, her sort of contribution throughout all of Australian popular culture, not just fashion. She was, and the word icon and legend, we all know they get bandied around a lot. But in her case, she really, really was and is a legendary fashion figure in Australian pop culture. When you think fashion, you think Carla Zampatti. She survived it. She, reinvented, reinvigorated, and constantly kept up with an industry that was ever changing. And as we were saying, her devotion to the arts is extraordinary. I mean, she loved the opera, the ballet, Sydney Theatre Company, Australian Ballet, dance companies, opera. She loved the arts. She was passionate about the arts. And she was also great with being a mentor to so many young designers. She would take them aside and talk to them about business, how it is about business, not just about making a pretty frock. She knew about business, and that is something she managed to combine so incredibly well with her extraordinary creative spirit.
Such an amazing story about how she started out as well, where she had to borrow $5,000 off her cousin because no bank would give her a loan in her own name.
A woman in the 60s, there's no way they would have given her money. But, she paved the way, didn't she? I mean, by even going ahead and getting that loan via someone else, she was resilient, she had strength, she had power, and, with everything that has been going on the last few weeks, you look at someone like Carla and you think, wow, you are the sort of woman that, that we need to look up to. We want these sort of strong sort of women who have paved their way, and she paved it so often on her own. She was an extraordinary, very talented woman who'll be so missed within the industry and certainly within the arts in general.
Well said. Melissa Hoyer, style editor-at-large at news.com.au. Thanks for joining us on Weekend Live and your insights today. Thank you.